Okay, so what we're going to do now is learn how to transfer over the weights for these temporary bones that we've created. Basically, what we've done is told Blender to automatically do the weight painting for us, so we only have to do minimal work. So what we're going to do is first save this file, the file save as, and save this as a rigging lesson 02 h.blend. So let's start out with the most simplest stuff here. Do shift middle mouse button and pan over here. Go ahead and click on this bone. Now, of course, you have to be on the armature and you have to be on pose mode. Now we're going to click on the figure and switch to weight paint and press the Z key. Now the reason we're selecting this bone is because we want to see how the weights will be transferred from this bone. Okay, so now remember, if you click on this bone over here, this is the 2.L. Now we only have to do it on 2.L. We don't have to do it on 2.R. So go ahead and click on this bone. Now remember, the only reason we're selecting this bone is so we can visually see what's going on. So what we're going to do is take the weights from this bone and transfer them over to this bone. Okay, so the way we do this is you have to go to the Modifiers tab and go ahead and just truncate this now. You're going to go over here, and what you want to do is choose this. It's called Vertex Weight Mix. Go ahead and click this. Now we're going to be using this modifier quite a bit, okay? So go ahead and move this up over here. And over here, we can actually move it one more up over here. Now, over here, I'm going to also click on this, display the modifier in edit mode, okay? Now, it's saying the select vertex group A. So what we want to do is basically where it says dab hips.fix.l is the vertex group that we want to put over here, okay? Now, the quickest way to do this is simply just actually click on the armature over here, go ahead and hover your mouse, do Control C, go ahead and come back to the figure and do Control V, okay? And I'm also going to check this over here. Now this is 2.L, so if you click here you'll see that it appears on the top. So let's go ahead and find 2.L, and you'll see that what's happening over here, we're starting to see something. So here we're going to do add, okay, and over here we're going to say vertex B, okay? So basically here saying which vertices should be affected, it's going to be B over here. Okay, so now let me just show you that because we have this bone in here, what we're doing is taking the weights from here and assigning them here. Okay, so if we press the 1 key, you'll see that that's all it's doing. So if you turn this off, now go ahead and click on apply. Okay, now when we click on this bone, you'll see that we've just captured the weights from this bone to over here, but this bone is still going to hang around. Okay, that's what's happening over here. So what we have to do is now get rid of this bone. So here we can simply switch to actually click on the armature, go ahead and switch to edit mode, X, and delete this bone. And of course we have to click on the figure, go over here and delete the 2.L. Be very careful with this step. Double check always, because you cannot undo this. I'm going to remove the 2.L minus. I'm going to look for the 2.R, which is here, and minus. Now, when we click on the armature, make sure that it's in pose mode. Press the Z key to bring this back. Go ahead and click over here, press the 1 key, press the R key. You'll notice that we just fixed the deform issues. So this bone basically took on the weights of that other bone. Now if we click over here, press the 3 key, press the R key, you'll see that it's doing the same thing. a very powerful feature in Blender. We didn't have to use the weight paint system to figure this out for ourselves, okay? So that's that. Do Shift middle mouse button. Now, before we do anything, we must save the file. Do File, Save. You have to do this in steps because it's very easy to screw this up. The reason for this is because when you click over here, it's very easy to delete the wrong vertex group, okay? So let's go ahead and first of all click this bone. This is called 3.L, and we want to transfer over to the chest. We're going to click this bone, switch to, actually click on the armature, and hover my mouse over here, do Control C, go back to the figure over here. Having this selected, going to go ahead and switch to the Modifiers tab. Go ahead and do the same thing. Vertex Weight Mix. Going to bring this all the way up. Make sure you click this. Do Control V to paste this. Okay. Now this is called 3.L. We can just type it in. Remember, it's .3.L. Actually, it's right here. .3.L. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and click on Add and B. Okay, so it's doing the same thing. Over here, we're just going to click on Apply. Now, go ahead and go over here. Go all the way up and look for 3.L. Remove it. Be very careful when you do this. Always double check. Okay, I got rid of that. 3.R. Got rid of this. Now when I click over here on this bone, it should have it. When I press the R key, it's just going to move. So here, now we can just go ahead and delete these bones. To switch to object mode over here, you have to click on the armature, then switch to edit mode. It gets a bit confusing when you're moving through so many different modes. Go ahead and X and delete this. So we've taken care of this. I'm just going to make sure that if I click this, press the R key, it is working. Okay, so that takes care of these two guys. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing, File and Save. Okay, so now let's work on this shoulder bone. So I'm going to click this, do Control C to actually copy this first. Go ahead, and this is now 4.L, so we're going to click on the figure, go ahead and switch to weight paint mode so we can see what's going on. Make sure that this bone is selected. Go ahead and go to the Modifiers tab, click on Vertex Weight Mix, go up, up, up. Over here, do Control V, go ahead and click these two buttons over here. Now this one is 4.L, it's .4.L, so let's go look for .4.L. This should be Add, this should be B. Here I'm going to go ahead and click on Apply, go over here, scroll all the way to the top, go ahead and look for .4.L. Double check before I click on the minus sign. This is what I want. .4.R, minus sign. Go ahead and go to the armature, switch to edit mode, click on this bone, X and delete. Go ahead and switch to pose mode and actually click over here just to make sure that, yep, we've got all the weights. Press the 1 key, press the R key, this works. Now actually I'm going to switch to pose object mode over here to show you that if we click over here, press the 7 key and press the R key over here, you'll notice that it does the same thing. See, we still get the same behavior as if the bone was already here. Okay, so that belongs to the shoulder. So we're going to do Alt R to reset this. Now what we need to do is take this bone and assign its weights to this bone. Pretty straightforward. Go ahead and click this bone, do Control C. Go ahead and click on the figure, switch to weight paint, make sure that this bone is selected. Remember, this is 6. going to go to the Modifiers tab, click over here, do Vertex Weight Mix, move this all the way up, click over here, do Control V, and over here it's just 6. So I'm just going to look for 6 real quick, dot 6, add, B, okay, everything is fine over here. Let's click on apply, go over here, go find 6, make sure that you've selected it, and go ahead and minus this. Go ahead and click over here. Okay, that is correct. Now I'm going to go to the armature, switch to edit mode, click on this bone, X, and delete this bone. Go ahead and switch on pose, and click over here, go to the figure, and just make sure that, yep, we've captured it over here. Okay, so that fixes this. So let's go ahead and do file and save again. Now let's take a look at, this should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the armature, click on this bone, hover our mouse over here, do Control C. I'm going to click on the figure, make sure that it's in weight paint mode, click on this bone again so you can see it. Sometimes you have to click it again to refresh it. Basically, it doesn't have the right vertex group selected. And click on the Modifiers tab. Let's go ahead and do Weight Mix again. Move this up. Click over here. Control V. And this over here is .5.L. Let's go find this one. .5.L. Add B. Go ahead and click on Apply. Go over here, all the way to the top. So we have to delete .5.L minus and .5.R minus. Just going to go ahead and click this again. Yep. Going to click on the armature, switch to edit mode, click over here, X, and delete this bone. Going to switch to pose mode. Go ahead and click this. Go ahead and click on the figure. Yep, that's what we want. Press the R key. So this works there. Let's now go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to have to first save the file. Remember, do this in increments. Okay, so I'm going to click on the armature, click over here, do Control C to copy this. Click on the figure, go ahead and click this again so we can select the right vertex group. So what we want is actually this bone. What is this bone called? It's 1.L. Okay, so over here, go to the Modifiers tab, click on Vertex Weight Mix, move this up, click this, do Control V, look for 1.L, add B over here. I'm going to click on Apply, go to this one, go up, remove 1.L, remove this, .1.R, remove this, click on the armature, switch to edit mode, click over here, X, and delete, switch to pose mode, go ahead and click here, click this, and just click it again. Yep, this is correct. I'm going to confirm this by clicking over here, press the R key 2 times, and yep, we're getting the deforms that we wanted. Now let's go ahead and switch to object mode over here. Now, what we need to do is work on the face. So here we're just going to go ahead and first save our work. So let's actually take a look at this. Go ahead and click on the armature. Make sure in pose mode, click on the neck, do Control C, copy this, click on the figure, switch to weight paint. Go ahead and just make sure you click on this bone. This is dot 13, okay? Click on the modifiers, click on Vertex Weight Mix, move this all the way up, like this, do Control V. This one is dot 13, which is this, add B, okay? Go ahead and click on apply here, move it all the way up, see over here, 13 minus, go to the armature, switch to edit mode, click on this bone, X and delete, go to pose mode, click on this, click over here, click again, and that should be it for this. Now let's go ahead and file and save. Now let's go ahead and do the head bone. Go ahead and click this, actually switch to the armature, click on the head bone, do Control C. This is dot 9.L. Go ahead and click on the figure, make sure you click on this bone. Now for the head bone, we're going to have to actually do this a few times over here, okay? So first is going to be, let's go ahead and first click on the modifiers, click over here on Vertex Weight Mix, go ahead and move this up over here, and over here do Control V, click this. Now this is 9.L, add B, okay? Now over here I'm going to show you that if you click on copy, okay, what it's going to do is simply make a copy of this. This is because we have quite a bit of bones over here, right? So this one is going to be, this bone over here is going to be dot 7. So over here we can just click dot 7, okay? And then we have dot 8, so just do copy, click on dot 8, same thing. Then we have dot 12.L, copy, 12.L, okay, we've gotten this. Okay, so now here I'm just going to, this is dot 9.L, apply it. This one is dot 7, apply it. Dot 8, apply it. And dot 12.L and apply it. Okay, now we can go ahead and actually first delete the vertex groups that we don't need. Now you have to be very careful over here. I would highly recommend you save this. Okay, we gotta get rid of 9.L first. Remove this, 9.R. Other one is dot 7. Dot 8 and dot 12.L dot 12.R. Go ahead and click on the armature, switch to edit mode, click X and delete, delete, delete. Now go ahead and save your file, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.